friends. I'm going to do a meditation this morning called In the Present Moment, because we hear a lot about that. People say you need to be present, you need to be mindful, you need to be aware, we need to not live in the past or the future, but in the present. But when it comes right down to it, it's pretty hard to do because our thoughts are so often in the past or in the future. So this is just a little like 5-minute meditation that you can do before you begin yoga or meditation of another kind, or yoga nidra, or whatever it is that you're going to do, or just before you start your day. And it's really simple. It's good for kids as well. They can relate to this, and maybe not little, but like teens and adolescents, stuff like that. So we begin in a comfortable seat as always, and remember this is a comfortable seat for you, not what it looks like to someone else. So if your cross-legged position is not fitting you today, then find another one. This is about your comfort, not the way you look or the way somebody else looks when they meditate, okay? And we'll begin, as always, with just a couple of breaths, just to kind of acquaint ourselves with our new position, where we are, and our intention, which is to find the present moment and be in this moment. And then the way that we do that is, in this particular meditation anyway, which I think is helpful, so we take our left and right hand open, and we begin to separate this moment and everything past it. So everything that has already gone beyond you, or behind you rather. And so, for instance, 2 minutes ago, 2 hours ago, 2 days ago, 2 years ago, 2 decades ago, it's all gone, right? It's all past. There's nothing we need to do about it right now. And we settle all that's already happened into our left hand. And then maybe hold on to that for just a moment. Maybe close your hand over that. So this includes anything that comes up for you that's already happened, whether it was a discussion at work or an argument with a friend or whatever. It's all gone, it's all past. In the other hand, we separate from this moment forward, and we put everything that we think about that is yet to happen. So, how is this test going to go for me? How is this meeting going to happen? How am I going to tell somebody this news that I don't want to? All the stuff that has yet to be, but we still think about it. We spend a lot of energy on it. So we're going to pretend that we can swipe away everything from this moment all the way forward. So this means 2 seconds from now, 2 minutes from now, 2 days, 2 years, 2 decades from now. And for just this very moment, we're going to sit with these separate areas. And as this moment passes, obviously it's going to go into the left hand, right? Because it's back behind us. So it's always changing. But for this moment, hold the past and the future as equally as you can in both hands. And for just a moment, imagine that you could erase those for just a minute to do your meditation. So take a nice breath in, and as we exhale, let it go. So release that stuff wherever they're going to go, wherever it's going to settle. We can always come back and get it another time when we're done. So now that we've released the past and the future, what is left for us? What is left right in this little slice of time where we sit? What's left is the presence of our body and our surroundings, what we're sitting on, what we're lying on, what's beneath us, what's around us. And then this beautiful breath that always continues moment to moment. Same breath that we first took years ago as our first breath. So dive into this present moment breath, noticing the filling of the body with the inhale, expansion, and the softening of the body with the exhale, contraction. Not moving anything on purpose or manipulating anything, just being there with the breath. Then notice the next inhale, wherever that comes. Notice that little pause at the top, that brief moment where you're neither breathing in nor out. It just holds for a split second. In that stillness, find the present moment. Same thing with the exhale as you let go of everything. Right before you take a new breath in, just sit with that moment of stillness where nothing is happening, and yet there you are. That's the moment. That's the present. And as thoughts come into your mind, which they will graciously welcome them and put them in one pile or the other. This is something about the past. We'll look at it again later. This is a thought about the future. We'll revisit that in a few minutes. Simple, right? Sounds simple. But it's a constant process that goes on in our heads, and that's totally okay. You're still doing it. You're in the present moment. You're dealing with those thoughts in the present moment, and rather than jumping into them and making them bigger and reacting to them, we're simply noticing them and putting them in the proper pile. So you can sit here as long as you like, or you can revisit this meditation. It's really short. You can do it almost any time you need. And then hopefully you go away and go on to your next activity with a little bit more of that awareness, like, is this where I need to be right now? Am I thinking about the present moment, what I'm doing at this time, or am I thinking about something that already happened or something that has yet to happen? So give it a try, let me know what you think. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste.